Hey yo, it's Hip Hop DJ Eternal 88. What's going on, y'all? So Young Thug announces he got music on the way. Scooty, I'm not sure what that means, but whatever. And then Gunna saying he's on the way too with some music. So my question is, are we gonna get any music ever again from Young Thug and Gunna? Cause let's keep it real. They're at their best when they make music together. Do y'all agree with that? Let me know in the comment section if y'all agree with that. But they're saying Thug is gonna he put it 5?25 for his release date on his album. And the 9th is 3 years from the day he was arrested or put in jail or whatever. It just it marks a bunch of, certain things that makes people think it's going to be the 9th, May 9th when he drops. So I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to Young Thug. Shout out to Gunna. I hope they can squash that shit for real because it really is petty at the end of the day. Then we got, to move on, we got Boosie saying some wild stuff, man. He did a Rob49 remix, and he said my homie just told me that he hit his celly. Like did something with his celly. And he feels comfortable enough to tell me. Yeah, why does he feel comfortable enough to tell you, bro? That's crazy. And why would you start a song off saying that? I'm sorry, but Boosie be doing a lot of different type of stuff that makes you wonder, like the homophobic shit and all that kind of shit. Really makes you question things with Boosie, you know what I mean? And I know Boosie's a gangster. I ain't trying to down talk him or nothing, but that there, he knows people are going to get to talking when he says something like that. My homeboy just told me he did it to his celly. Like, what? Why would you start a song off like that? And what the hell he is a banger. I'll be walking around saying what the hell about everything. Like, for real, that shit stuck in my head like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Boosie, though, man. Shout out to Rob49. I just thought that was some funny-ass shit. Then we got Kevin Gates in the grocery store with Brittany Renner. So I guess they officially made it official. Now, I know I already said that, but damn, they go grocery shopping. You know it's official now. Check this little clip out.
Yeah,
we grocery shopping.
Right.
Yeah. See, we get the excuse up. Yeah, we just very. We can make this left right here, baby. Very wholesome. Oh my God, grocery shopping. I love this for us. You know, we just doing wholesome. Baby, this is very wholesome, regular activity. Real street nigga, man.
Shout out to Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner, though, for real. Then we got Steffon Diggs and Cardi B. Steffon Diggs saying, y'all already know I ain't single. I don't even play like that. And then Cardi saying that she fights over her man. Check this little clip out real quick, y'all. This Steffon Diggs. So I guess Cardi and him are official. You know, Offset going crazy right now.
No, I'm not single. You got life fucked up. And don't get me fucked up on here saying that shit.
Then something else I want to get into. So J.Prince made a Instagram post basically calling out Whack 100, No Jumper, all these guys. He's like, you would never catch us going on no podcast, telling on each other, trying to bring each other down, all this other crazy shit. And honestly, I think J.Prince got some good, valid points in this. I'm going to play this clip because I've been thinking of the same type of shit. Like, what type of dudes claim to be gangster all the time, but then they're going on these podcasts and telling on people, telling on themselves. And you could say it's not telling all you want, but it's at least dry snitching. It definitely is. Like, there's no way around it. Like, if the shit that they're saying on these podcasts is going to be used in the courtroom, then that's fucking telling, man. I hate to tell you, but it is what it is.
This me. You ain't gonna hear us, on no podcast hating and belittling, trying to tear down our fellow man versus uplifting and going on the podcast every day to snitch on somebody, taking, advantage of the youth, those that hadn't fully developed their wisdom to the extent where they can be tricked and naive. You got these suckers that's around here taking advantage of them, lying to them, talking loud, trying to make it appear that they some type of bulldog or big dog when they really just a chihuahua. You know what I mean? These dudes are poodles. But they want to fool y'all with all of this expression and all this Hollywood shit that they do. And they undercover sissies. And that's just the truth. Loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. And this portrait is so much bigger than rat behavior until, every time I talk, if it's one of y'all that embrace the game that I give, then it's worth me walking and talking to you.
Shout out to J.Prince. Something he said there that I really want to speak on is how he says when people start talking real loud, it tries to make you believe them more and make you think that they're extra gangster. That is what people do on No Jumper, especially Whack 100. With all due respect, he does that even with people like Trap Lord Ross that ain't street people at all. He starts yelling and getting aggressive and shit like that. It's almost like, and he does it with academics too. That's why academics are scared to say anything about him. Because he gets that real loud voice and like that on Paru and all that, you know what I mean? So it gets people kind of like nervous to say anything to him. And shout out to J.Prince for standing up for some real shit. And he said if one person takes heed to what he's saying, then he's going to keep speaking it. While I'm taking heed and I salute you. You know what I'm saying? That's some official shit to even take time out of your day to speak on this type of thing, and to call it out. Because it does get to a point where it's like kind of corny. You know what I mean? It gets to be too much. So shout out to J.Prince, man. It's Hip Hop DJ Eternal 88. Hit that like and subscribe for me, y'all. We out.